Hello and welcome to Snack Decisions, the show where I help you make good snack decisions. We are continuing our Halloween theme this month with the original Love It or Hate It Halloween candy. There's a few out there, obviously, but this one takes the cake because some people, I don't even know if I've met anybody that loves it, but I know people hate it. Candy corn, Brach's candy corn. Oh my god. Yeah, I mentioned I'm having this, and people go, "Oh my god, what the hell? Candy corn? I hate candy." Yeah, that's fine. I don't hate candy corn, but I'm not, craving it, going out of my way to find it or buy it. It's fine. I don't hate it. But let's see how it, stacks up in a neutral setting like this, where I'm not, eating a ton of other things like I usually do on Halloween. Lot of background info on the candy corn. It was originally called chicken feed and was starting production in the late 1880s by the Wonderly Candy Company. Eventually, the Golitz Confectionery Company, which is now Jelly Belly, began manufacturing the candy corn or chicken feed in 1898. The largest manufacturer is Brach's, in fact, owned by the Ferrera Candy Company. They make approximately 7 billion pieces of candy corn per year and have 85% of the total share of candy corn during the Halloween season. Jelly Belly still does make candy corn, but obviously they're known for jelly beans. Brach's makes all the candy corn. I don't even know what 7 billion pieces of candy corn looks like. That's insane. I can't even wrap my head around that. Candy corn has traditional colors of yellow, orange, and white that represent the colors of the fall harvest, or corn on the cob, with the wide yellow end representing a corn kernel. I'm reading this off my phone. There's a lot of info on it. Candy corn developed into a fall and Halloween staple around the 1950s when people began to hand out individually wrapped candy to trick-or-treaters. So that's when that whole thing started. October 30th, the day before Halloween, is National Candy Corn Day, and they do variants, but I'll be honest, I may have seen one or two of these. Maybe I'm not looking, but I never see them. There's a Christmas one that's like red and green. There's a Valentine's Day one, red and pink. There's an Independence Day one, red, white, and blue, also named Freedom Corn. There's an Easter one. That one I think I've seen. It's got pastel colors on it. There's been caramel apple, green apple, s'mores, pumpkin spice, carrot corn, which apparently was green and orange with a carrot cake flavor. Birthday cake one. 2022, they released a tailgate variant with fruit punch, vanilla ice cream, popcorn, hot dog, and hamburger flavored pieces. That sounds like something totally different, like those little candies you get out of them that are shaped like the item you are trying to eat. Candy corn flavored stacks have become more widely available with candy corn flavored variants of snack foods and candies. Apparently, there was an Oreo, M&Ms, marshmallows, and there's a ton more. So they do apparently a lot of variants, but I've never seen them. The only ones I've seen regularly are these, the Brach's ones. Now they do other ones like this, but these are the traditional ones. Yeah, let's crack into it. Let's see what all the fuss is about. Well, they certainly make the bag difficult to open. Okay. The standard opening doesn't work. They have a perforated top right here. I would rather have it open standard a little easier than this thing, because standard's a little bit easier to put it back together, I guess. This one, you put a clip on the side, I guess. It's really, really, really confusing. These are a lot bigger than I remember, honestly. In case you didn't know what candy corn looked like, there it is. White on top, orange in the middle, yellow on the bottom. Oof, packaging. Yeah, I'll give it a 2 because of the rip top. If this was a normal open package, you'd probably be sitting there with a 3. But yeah, 2 on that. Difficult. It's odd to keep fresh, but I don't even know if you want to keep maybe, because these are going to destroy you, honestly, if you let them get really stale, I guess. But they're kind of hard anyway. Yeah, there it is again. With candy corn, I don't remember tasting flavor. I just remember sugar. So we're going to see if I get anything besides sugar off of this. On a calorie intake scale, 15 pieces are 110 calories, which is not bad at all. However, 23 grams of added sugars, 45% of your daily value of added sugar. I'm feeling it in my teeth, honestly. Wow. Yeah, I get marshmallow, honestly. That's the biggest pull I get from this. I'm really not getting much of anything else. And marshmallows are like, sugar anyway, puffed sugar, I guess, with some vanilla in it. So there might be a vanilla note to this as well. But yeah, it's basically just straight sugar with a little marshmallow on it. I don't have a problem with it. I don't know. I don't know why people hate these. Again, what I stand by my initial reaction, which is I don't love them, but I definitely don't hate. If you give me some candy corn, I'm gonna eat the candy corn. I'm not gonna throw it in your face or anything or go, oh my god, no. But it's not doing anything crazy for me. It's not doing anything special. It's just sugar on this one. Yeah. So for taste, 3 for me. It does its job fine. It's not doing anything outstanding. It's not doing anything lacking. It's not, you know, making me mad about it. I don't know. Value, these were like, oh man, God, these were like $2 for all that. That's a 5-star value for $2 a bag of candy like this. Um, yeah, if you go up like $5, no way. That's a 1-star at this point. But yeah, $2, fine. Obviously, as you keep going up, the star value will go down. But at $2, which is what I think I got these at, heck yeah, I'll take it. 5-star value, no problem. I'll have a bag of candy corn in my house. I don't care. Well, let's head over to the snack bar and see if it pairs well with a nice little beer. And that nice little beer is coming in the form of St. Errant Brewing. This is their Still Kittens. It is a hazy IPA. It's a hazy IPA dry hopped with Simcoe, Citra, and Columbus. It is 8%. They moved around a lot. They're a gypsy brewer. They used to be brewing out of Temperance. I know they brewed out of Beguile. I think they brewed out of Microphone at one point. Now they are brewing out of Pipeworks since Temperance closed, which was their previous home. The artwork usually is amazing. Here it is, in case you didn't see it. Hugo Trejo is the man behind the artwork on this. He does all of their cans. Saint Laurent does not release a ton of beer. I want to say maybe they do 1 or 2 a month. And when it gets out, usually it's good. Honestly, it focuses on, it's hazies and sours. But yeah, quality beer, you can't go wrong with it. That aroma kind of filled up the room while I was pouring it. But we're going to look at it first before we smell it. There you go. It's not an offensive hazy. It's on the lighter side. It almost looks like a lemonade, I guess. Nice little amount of head there. Yeah, nothing offensive about that. Oh, man. Now, this is an interesting mix of hops. It has one of the new school hops, or what I would call a new school hop, in the Citra, even though it's not terribly new, but that's the one used in hazies along with Mosaic, Citra. Columbus is an old school hop. That's in this, and Simcoe's kind of in between. So it's kind of a nice little, I'm going to guess, is going to have exactly what I'm smelling. Some nice citrus notes, a little bit of a green dank pine like a old school IPA would have. So it's blending the two, the old school and the new school, kind of well. Yeah, there's some green, some pine, definitely some citrus fruit like an orange or a mango coming off of it. I'm burnt out on hazy IPAs and hazy beers in general. With the craft beer podcast I do, it's a lot, and you kind of get burnt out when they all kind of taste the same. They're kind of sweet. It's like, well, what am I doing here? Why they're all the same? This one doesn't have that. It's light. It does have some effervescence. It's kind of almost like finishing or drinking a soda. It's got a little pop to it, and it's not too heavy and it's not too sweet. It does veer a little into the hazy realm with the citrus notes, those tropical notes. But it does cut back. It has a little bit of green and pine coming off of it, and it kind of balances with the fruit note from the Citra hops. It's really well done, but again, the effervescence is really what's doing it here. Carbonated very well. Sometimes these are lower carbed and kind of fatty and thick on the tongue. This one moves. It doesn't wear you down. It's 8%. It does not drink 8%. That's insane. Yeah, nice, light, and refreshing. I'm honestly surprised at how much I like this. I know St. Errant does good beer, but I'm not usually in the hazy market. I will give this 4 stars for taste. Yeah, if you really like hazy IPAs, you're probably going to love this. Maybe bump it up to 5. I'm not in the mood for it now, but whatever. It's good enough. I would definitely get another can of this if offered. This will be interesting. Let's pair it with the candy corn. I kind of wonder if this is how milkshake IPAs were born. You get the marshmallow, definitely comes, the marshmallow and vanilla. No flavor from the candy corn comes through. It just adds a ton of sweetness to the beer. The beer itself is still providing fruit and some dank bitterness and everything like that, but that only shows up while the beer's in the mouth. When you're done, what's left is the vanilla and the marshmallow from the candy corn. That is an interesting combination. I don't know if it's doing anything for either. The candy corn's just kind of dominating it, honestly, while the beer itself's kind of getting out of the way, but it does assert itself a little bit. The pairing is fine. It's a 3. It's not doing anything crazy. If it somehow melded and made this marshmallow fruit salad or something, I'd be raving about it. It doesn't do that. The candy corn is a very strong flavor. I wanted to lean into the fruit of it a little bit, maybe add a little bit of fruit to the sweetness, the vanilla note or whatever on it. Maybe I should have went stout or barley wine or something a little bigger to hold up to it. But again, I wouldn't. This is not a bad pairing. It's not offensive at all. It just doesn't really do anything for either of them. It's just fine. So yes, in summation, candy corn, okay. Nothing crazy, but nothing to be mad about. There's a lot of other things to be mad about right now, and it's not candy corn. Well, hopefully you enjoyed this. So only one more Halloween episode left. We're thankfully almost out of it, and then we can get to Christmas. Yay, yay, Christmas candy. Like, subscribe, follow, send me an email, snackdecisions@gmail.com. Till next time, make good snack decisions.